go.
I thought that was an alien sound.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Well, I was fucking up something. I knew it went too smooth. I had something going.
Hey, welcome to episodes 10 of Conspiracy Clowns. Yay, yay. This is D's Nuts with my main man. Must be the meds. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back.
Chilling, man.
Chilling,
It's been a
yeah.
good week. It's been a fucked up week, man.
It's been a long week, man. A lot of shit been going down. How you guys been out there? You know, haven't heard from you in a week. So we did do a 1 day poll on me, but
That one's on me. It should have been a week long. I know I said I was gonna put it up that night, but I didn't do it. I fucked up. Shit happens.
yeah, but
I'm
we're
a busy
running
guy, you know.
We're running it for another week, and we'll.
Yeah, I'll start a new one. Remind me tonight. Text me when you get home.
Okay, we'll do.
I'll put it up there.
Uh,
So far, it looks like you get one.
at least one or two, and remember, females can opt on this poll too. It's just not, you know.
Well, it's your body, your choice. They don't have testicles. Why should they have a say what happens to your testicles?
Because they never, you know, they might want to do the old squirt on them.
Well, yeah, but you still squirt. It's just useless.
Well, you never know.
Well, it still has the comedic effect.
Yeah, well, comedic.
Depending on where you land, you know.
From here, your neck.
Speaking of that, we got a new producer and content advisor. If you haven't noticed, our quality has improved a little bit.
Absolutely.
So shout out to our producer, Nut on Your Neck on Twitter.
Yes.
Nut on Your Neck, I believe it is.
Yeah, Nut on Your Neck on Twitter. And that's why I put that little segue in there, that little nut on your neck. Hey,
He's getting pissed I didn't shut him out last week.
yeah, I gotta give him a shout out. You know what I mean? Nut on your neck. He's been working hard to maintain everything that's been going. We'll at the end we'll talk about that, but yeah, he's valuable around here, very valuable. So what's up with you for the past week? I haven't really hanged out.
Same old shit, man. Just fucking around with some Call of Duty, Cold War.
Oh yeah, how is that?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah. So what do you mean pretty good? Because it just dropped. What was it? The 11th or the 12th? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been on for almost a month.
Oh shit! Really hasn't been that long? Oh man, yeah.
I'm fucking shit up in that.
Oh, okay. Did you get the new console or yeah?
Hell no, man. I ain't gonna afford that shit.
I don't worry. I didn't get the new console either. You know, shit. I'm not.
A lot of people getting bricks in the mail. Amazon motherfuckers robbing them and shit. That's hilarious.
Dude, did you see that?
That's happening to everybody, man. They're like, we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm like, I know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, people.
Maybe use discreet packaging. Like, pretend you're shipping like a dildo or something. You know what I mean? Don't say, hey, this is from fucking Sony. The fuck?
Well,
they just open it up every box, so they just know it.
Well, they could feel it, the weight of it, and also the size of it.
Yeah,
Telltale.
but you know, put it in. That's why you put it in a different size box. Like, pack it with something. I don't know.
If anyone had like a job, why don't you just ship it to your job?
We'll start putting paint packs in them that only are activated with like a certain code.
Oh yeah.
If you don't enter like the PIN number.
If you don't,
right away it shoots a load in your face. Kind of like a bank bag, but with like a little bit higher technology. For fucking $500, it better come up with some shit like that, so you don't end up with a fucking box of fucking bricks.
Bricks, yeah. Because you never know that console. One of them is what 400, and the other one's like almost 600 or something.
Something like that, man.
Please. Not yet.
Nah, all them shit's getting fucked up anyway. I'll stick with my PS4 for now.
Yeah, I hear you. This PS4 has been out for quite some time, and
it took me forever to get one. I was behind for a minute.
There's almost some nostalgia to it, the way it looks, you know?
Yeah, it looks just like my PS3 did.
Well, they had two versions, no?
Yeah, I had two different ones too.
Yeah, two versions of it.
I like the big fat one, but that one overheated and shit.
Sometimes I like the fatties too.
Yeah. Well, that shit did last. That shit did last me over fucking 10 years.
The fatties.
And I got it used too.
The fatties do. They don't ever want to go away.
Till heart disease gets them.
Till he's
Silent killer. Silent my ass. You can hear him.
The blood pressure starts going up and they can't walk a mile. Oh man, you're killing me.
Speaking of fucking health issues, man. What's up with this COVID shit lately, man?
Oh,
It's just been crazy.
Shit.
I'm getting text messages saying that your town or city, it's not even town or city specific. It just says your town or city is increasing in things, so stay inside. Blah 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 blah. Some bullshit. It's like a generic text that they're sending out to everybody. So how is it supposed to be taken seriously if they're not even going to take the time to give you a specific one for your town?
Well, I'm glad you're at least getting the warning.
Yeah, but it's some fear-mongering bullshit. It legit said, like, COVID is spreading in your town and or city.
Well, it is.
Yeah, no shit. We go waste the text message with that, man. I thought maybe I didn't get left on red. But no.
You know,
These motherfuckers.
You know,
wasting my fucking text messages and shit.
If you do everything that you're supposed to do, you're not going to get COVID. If you put the mask on, wash your hands, you know, stand 6 feet behind people.
Put the bag on her head when you're having sex.
She likes that. I heard she likes that.
Maybe she does. I don't know.
And then just right as she's about right.
Don't make this mistake. I've heard of somebody making this mistake. Don't use a plastic bag.
Why?
She gets all fucked up.
Well,
it's a whole thing.
Well, if you use a paper bag, you can't.
A whole bunch of misunderstandings.
Oh, well, I was gonna say plastic bag. You could see her eyes roll back in her head and then just go.
Nobody wants to clean that up. Nobody wants to clean that up.
No, because that's when you know she's like almost there.
I don't fuck around like that. Same thing with like the old, ask you to choke you. Oh, I'm like, no, that's a trap.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not falling for that
so
shit.
You could pass out and then they try to rob you. Yeah, I almost fell into that trap myself, buddy.
Let me just check something real quick. I just want to make sure our audio settings are working. But yeah, man, I heard they were testing fucking lions.
Oh shit!
Why the fuck? I've heard about this before too, but like, why are they testing lions? Because I read in the paper the other day that there was a shortage of tests, and now all of a sudden there's lions being tested at the fucking zoo.
That's because
why did they have tests for lions? What are they doing to these fucking lions?
Here it is.
I just want to. Might be feedback for a second.
This is what they're doing to the lion test.
Yeah, it works. All right.
Because the lions. Did you?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay. So this is what happened. Remember the other day, someone was feeding a lion, almost got their arm torn off. Right. So
I think my mother was telling me about that. It was just like, well, were you using a stick? Like, what the fuck are you doing? How are they feeding the lion?
So, I don't know.
Yeah, kitty.
Yeah, kitty.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so
I think you'd be smarter to be working with lions.
So they have to now test it just in case the person didn't have COVID.
Well, why don't they just test the zookeepers who was fucking with the lions instead of, like, if the zoo's open, so it's just some guy that feeds the lions. Like, I'm sure he doesn't have much of a social life.
Listen, he might be fucking the four-legged animals. Like, you never know.
That's his business, but we don't know that.
We don't know that.
That's because it's his fucking business, you know what I mean?
You want to be safe at all times, don't you?
Yeah, so wouldn't it make sense, instead of testing 4 lions, maybe they just test the one guy that's interacting with the lions? Are the lions having parties? Are they breaking curfew and shit? They like sneaking out at night, like smoking rocks with Tony the Tiger and shit? Like, what the fuck's going on over here? That ain't great, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, great.
That ain't great at all. Like, why? Listen, Barcelona, okay, in the United States they're talking about there's test shortages, but in Spain they're just running around fucking testing lions. I don't.
And that, that honestly, that kind of like, it hurts. It kills me to know that they're using tests for lions and tigers. Oh boy, when they should be using them for actual people that need them, such as little children, such as elderly
elderly,
adults,
or especially the
or
homeless
people-
as well.
Yeah, the homeless as
I'm not
well.
sure what the homeless situation is in Spain. It's probably not as bad as it is in our country. And hello, Ichigo71. Happy Christmas to you as well.
Happy Christmas. Yeah.
Good to see you. Thanks for chiming in. We're
Yeah,
talking about why lions have COVID.
COVID testing. I mean, so the spin of it all is they're supposedly, like you said, they're supposedly assured of it. But why? Like, lions are gonna naturally.
How do the lions get it? They would get it from somebody who's interacting with them. Yeah.
Well, I told you that someone was definitely interacting.
But how the fuck? Where did the lions get it? Why wouldn't they just spend one test on the guy? If he's going to work, he should be getting tested on the reg anyway.
He should be getting more than just a COVID test.
He's got fucking feline AIDS or something.
he might.
And I thought it was a whole thing. Like first they were saying cats and dogs were being tested for it, and then they weren't.
COVID.
And now they couldn't test it. Like they can't get it, but now they're saying lions can get it. And then remember Tiger King had it, and like a bunch of tigers before got it too. Like, why are they testing tigers? And like, I'm really confused about this.
Yeah, they're using the testing in the wrong. Like, I know.
Is that why your somebody's nana's gonna die next week because she can't get tested?
But my dogs, maybe I could test my dogs, but I don't think that they could contract COVID-19.
But lions can,
But lions can,
and tigers.
and bears.
Oh my!
You know what I mean?
Oh my nana's gonna die because they used up all the fucking tests on lions. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
It's a sad
Like,
world.
I don't know if this is just some sort of scare tactic or propaganda or what. Like,
So you're telling me that we don't have enough testing, and then now they're trying to come
well,
out
this
with
is a different country, so
yeah, but they don't have enough testing. How are we going to have accurate amounts of vaccinations?
yeah. And
And this is
are they
almost
going to be wasting vaccinations on these tigers and lions?
And this has already
Top of the
been
food chain.
absolutely
Fair enough, I guess. But yeah, it's like, why?
I don't get it because we've already been in this COVID since what? March,
Oh no, since
February?
no, it goes back well before that. It was
Since-
late last year.
Yeah, since Hunan. So it was October.
Wuhan, you're thinking of?
Yeah. So October. So
Yeah, I
it's-
think around that time it was spreading pretty bad in
So it's
China. I'm not
like
sure the
a
exact
year-
date, but
a year and
a few months.
a
Yeah.
few months later, and we don't have a.
We
whole
don't
lot
even
of-
sure if tigers could still get it, but lions can get it now. Next week, bears are gonna get it. The Chicago Bears are gonna get it. And it's gonna be a whole thing. I don't know. I don't see them. I can't take this shit seriously. They fucking tested lions. Why? Did the lions get priority on the vaccines too?
I hope not. Well, maybe I hope.
Well, put him in line. See if you let him cut. I ain't gonna tell that motherfucker he can't cut me. Go ahead, sir. I saw about that bitch. I got her arm bit off. That's all you. Some Siegfried and Roy type shit. Nope.
Oh,
Go right ahead,
Siegfried and
sir.
Roy. Oh boy, that was
Ah, that was
catastrophe,
hilarious.
Yeah.
That motherfucking time, man.
Oh yeah.
You don't fucking abuse a lion or a tiger for that long. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of course they're gonna fight back. Good for them. Good for the
no.
tigers. I do enjoy cats.
Six plus
600 plus million need to be ready.
600 plus million.
What, tigers or people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
they're already saying that there could be problems with distribution, and they're already said
Well, the military is gonna do it.
the military is already going to force.
What's it called? Operation Warp Speed. The military is gonna come to your house and insert it with their penises. And if you don't take it, then your kids can't go to daycare.
Oh no, with that.
It works, man. I don't know what they're doing. No, legit, this motherfucker, the president named the Operation Warp Speed.
Okay.
That's to to distribute the vaccines. Let's call it warp speed.
Oh, what a smart
How long ago was that? I ain't seen shit.
Yeah, still haven't seen shit.
Tigers are still getting lions, or lions are infected.
Slow down. We have all the facilities set in place. We are going to have that called warp speed. We're gonna put everything out there.
If you call it warp speed, that don't mean it's. I don't know, man.
We're gonna make sure that
this shit's a trip.
That the elderly and babies are done first, and we're trying to get.
What do you mean done? You mean like dead first, right? So there's enough of the rest of us.
You know.
That way we can actually have some Social Security left too.
I didn't say it like that.
Because where the fuck did that $1,200 come from? They had $1,200 to give us this whole time.
Well, we were working.
But now all the elderly are killed, so what, they just take it out of their Social Security?
The Dems were coming at me hard. You know, I was a little poke with the Republicans. The Dems, you know, I don't know.
What's with the fucking vaccines too? Like, doesn't it take like decades, or like at least 10 years to get a vaccine tested and to make sure it's safe for humans?
These were,
or they tested them on lions now.
These were, I forget what the term is, but yeah, the way they did it, they split the cells in millions and millions and billion ways, so you could actually do it. And when they start talking about the vaccination, 4, 5, 6 months ago,
yeah.
So you could do it then. But they also was running the trial vaccination.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like the testing itself, for it to get approved for any other thing ever.
Oh, it takes.
You would have to know for at least 10 years to see how it's going to affect people in the long run, what the side effects are going to be, you know?
But look at the other things. Look at, like, polio. Polio, it didn't take that long.
But wasn't like polio caused by fucking Roundup? No, for real. I heard some shit like that. I'm not sure if that exactly was the thing, so don't quote me on that, because I don't want to get sued by fucking Roundup. But there's like a huge Roundup fucking lawsuit going on, and like a lot of like chemicals that were being used and stuff back in the day that we're just not allowed to use anymore, or we found out were dangerous, and that could be part of the reason why people don't get polio.
No, polio was out there.
But yes, they do have the vaccines as well, and yes, that's great. But how long was that around before we actually had a vaccine?
Not too long.
Didn't what's his name? FDR? Did he have polio?
Yeah. Polio.
That's why he was in the wheelchair?
Yeah. Nobody knew, really.
Yeah, he kept that on the low, man. That's why I don't trust the government. FDR was in a wheelchair, and he tried to keep that shit from the world. Nobody knew. He had his wife running the fucking country for a while.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. When he was like mad sick and shit, she was just running shit. She was signing papers for him and all types of shit.
Well, all he has to do is read off and say, "Hey, son."
He ain't reading shit. He's sitting there drinking his fucking water. Is that what they had back then? Well, how long ago was that? I don't even know.
1940, 19...
Oh, okay. I was thinking like the 1800s when they had just had bottles of morphine you get at the fucking Costco.
With the Coke. With the Coke.
Oh, the good Coke. The good Coke.
The good Coke. Oh, yeah.
But we need to we gotta at least for 2020 put the Coca back in Coke.
I can't do the breakdown again this time.
But I'm reading here like what's it, Pfizer? Is that how you say it? Pfizer? Is the P silent? Or is the F silent?
Pfizer.
Alright, these Pfizer motherfuckers, 4 people in the trials developed Bell's palsy. But the FDA is denying that the temporary facial paralysis was caused by the shot. But 4 of them? I don't know.
And they denied it.
But how many people were in the trial, you know? We used to get things in the mail saying like, hey, we'll give you like $8,000 if you sign your kid up for this trial vaccine.
Well, it depended.
But you can't sign up a child for that. The children can't consent, so you're just going to use a kid as a guinea pig?
You can, yes.
You need more than $8,000.
Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, to convince my wife.
Like, take
times are hard. I don't know.
Take them.
Shit. No, but yeah, like 4 people. But it depends on like how many people.
So we were at war. Oh, at war is when
Yeah.
Had the poll
But then
on
there
that.
was also there's also a warning about with the vaccines that a lot of people with allergies have been having serious reactions to them as well.
Right.
So now they're recommending if you have serious allergies, you probably shouldn't get the vaccine. But what does that mean if you're restricted from doing certain activities without the vaccine? There's a lot of talk of that. There's a lot of talk of you're not
So if
you're gonna
you're
have to
like-
walk around with your papers pretty much like
So-
some Nazi shit.
So got your papers. So
Johnny,
if you're
Jimmy
allergic,
2 times.
so if you're allergic to eggs or something, or
Mercury,
what's a high allergen?
cheese, peanuts. I don't know. It didn't even specify in the articles that I read. It didn't specify. It just said, "Hey, if you're allergic to some shit, you probably shouldn't."
Yeah, it's just like all the med commercials on TV.
Yeah,
Oh,
may cause explosive diarrhea that may make your dick fall off.
and death. And death.
The real straight ballin'. You can't restrict anyone. Freedom.
With you, brother. With you.
I'm saying they shouldn't, but they gonna try.
But someone's trying.
They will try.
Someone's
And
trying
I
to.
just want to, maybe test it out on a bunch of elderly people for a while before I get it.
Someone's.
See how it goes. Maybe give it to like a few homelesses.
Well, then
Check
that's
it out.
categorizing the particular people. You can't really categorize.
Bronx Sushi says if you got many allergies, maybe you should be dead. Going back to the survival of the fittest, there isn't that what evolution is? But
Yeah.
eh,
True.
if you can't be vaccinated, then you had it coming. Is that what you're trying to say, Bronx Sushi? Those are Bronx Sushi's words, not mine. The only thing they can do is force kids for school. Yep. But now they're doing Ichigo 7-1 is allergic to BS. We all are, brother. That's why we're here. But yeah, they're doing remote learning and everything they're talking about. They're always calling it the new normal. The new normal. Like kids are getting taught by computer screens. How long before they just basically get rid of the teachers and feel like they're, all they have to do is hire a fucking company to make instructional videos like they do at work. Your job, you don't have large companies and stuff like that, and they're the ones profiting from this. They'll have whoever does Walmart's fucking training videos teach kids about fucking Pythagoras.
Right? Yeah.
A squared, B squared equals your grandmother died of COVID.
And then
C squared.
They can save that money in that town or city to use elsewhere besides on the care.
They can use it on the FEMA camps.
Yeah.
For the people that don't fucking obey.
I'm surprised that they haven't started using those what do they call it, caskets that they have in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, they're not just in Atlanta; they're all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were saving those for something. Same thing with those hollow bullets, hollow point tips that they can't use in war. They only can use domestically, and even the IRS was getting those.
Yeah.
And hey, what's up, Jack Russell?
What's up?
And Ichigo met Big Papi once. That's awesome. I thought I met him the other day at the liquor store, but it was just a cardboard cutout. Yo, for real, don't laugh at me, man. I was like, oh shit, what? Oh damn. Yo, it's that joint up the street. Not my normal spot, the other one.
Yeah.
My new spot. I'm cool with the dude there, so I'm gonna see if next time I go up in there, I'm gonna be like, hey, how much for that?
Oh, you never know.
Oh, I'll have him right here. He'll be in the middle.
Never know.
But we got people, getting Bell's policy. I don't know.
We got people doing that and getting.
And then I don't know, man. I'll wait. I'll do it. I ain't going to school. Fuck it.
So
school's a joke anyway. Somebody had said we haven't had a need for school in 20 years. We really haven't.
Yeah.
The internet
honestly
teaches you everything. I don't know how to do something. I look at the internet. If it looks too hard, I say fuck it. Have somebody else to do it. It's called capitalism.
Now here's the thing: if we're going to have to go from the school system that we know as have known to this new school system, this new way, where are all those funds going to go? where are the parents going to then have to be paid to take some time to deal with their own children?
Kids are gonna be straight up raised by computer screens like they aren't already,
Right.
but it's gonna be a lot worse, and they're not gonna get the human interaction that they actually need. As human beings,
They
we
will.
uh, like we need physical contact, and to neglect people with physical contact, to not neglect, it's the wrong word, but to keep them from that. That's a form of abuse. It's a form of torture.
Yeah.
It's a way to manipulate somebody to take away that.
You're really taking away their chance to develop and grow as a human.
Learn how to interact with each other. They're not going to be ready for society. These are the kids we need to, teach them right. They're not going to know how to fucking run a country if they can't fucking leave their room because they're afraid somebody's sneezing. The fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I remember days of just riding my bike and
they're not going to get their ass kicked. They're not going to learn that you can't do certain shit. Like, that's what we need. You need to learn. You need to get your ass kicked when you're young.
That's a way of also... So it's almost confinement therapy, which what they do in jail cells. It's
solitary confinement, yeah. Isolation.
It's not like the full isolation where you're in a dungeon, but you're just confined to yourself, by yourself, no contact with anybody else. That can delusion the mind, and that's what we're basically doing to our children.
Yeah, and they're not going to learn what they learn on the streets. Like, you got to learn, like, who's going to teach them how to roll a joint? Who's going to teach them, don't buy weed off that dude? You know what I mean?
Who's going to teach them how to fight?
The parents are too busy washing their hands.
Yeah.
You can't fight. You can't, like, box a 6-year-old.
And who's going to teach them what good porn there is?
Oh, they already know about that because they know the internet better than we do, man.
Well, I used to know about the good porno mags.
Used to find them in the woods and shit. You ever find a good one in the woods?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And DVDs. Who's gonna teach them about DVDs? Nobody. Nobody's gonna do that.
They don't need DVDs, man. It's obsolete technology.
I know.
Speaking of that, you gotta grab that DVD up there. You keep forgetting to grab that one too.
Yeah, I gotta grab that one.
Girls Gone Wild, that was a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got me for a ton of money on that one, didn't they? Great channel.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, do people not understand like the impact that it's going to have on the kids?
Thank you for your time. If you're signing off.
Oh yeah, thanks. Each go
71. Hey, if you could subscribe, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're here every Wednesday
around this time. If you subscribe and turn your notifications on,
and we're also on Anchor now. Anchor.fm. Check us out on there. If you want to go to Anchor.fm, and you can actually leave voicemails for us now. Just find us Conspiracy Clowns. It's Anchor.fm, then the / Conspiracy Clowns. You'll find us. And then we're on a bunch of other shit now too. Soon to be on iTunes. We're on Google Play. We're on all types of shit. Just fucking Google us.
Our platform's pretty diverse and large.
Ooh. And yeah, throw on your notifications on the YouTube though, because we go random sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely get random.
But yeah, what they're doing to the kids is ridiculous, and it's a form of torture. It's a form of control. It's brainwashing, basically.
Basic
and now they're going to be taught by
violation.
screens.
Yeah, violation, and in that computer system that they have, that the government has sponsored the children, they're prying on them, preying and prying on them, and seeing what they're doing after they do their homework, to see what they're for ads for whatever they're drinking, to see.
Oh, how long until that happens? How long until they start selling the information of the videos to ad companies? Yeah. And on top of that, do you really want, for 8 hours of the day or however long the school day lasts, do you really want a computer with audio and video monitoring recording your home 24 or 8 hours a day? And what if you have a school laptop? They're giving them all out to the kids. That's a little suspect. There's been issues with getting computer with spyware where they can there is remote software. They could activate somebody malicious in the IT department could activate the cameras at any time. I don't trust it. I don't trust any free recording software or anything, man. I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, I would say definitely buy your own opt out and buy your own.
Shut that shit down, put it in a fucking Faraday cage and throw it in the...
Keep it in the basement here, attic. Don't even worry.
Don't even tell people where you keep it, just keep
it. You know what? Piss on it.
Yeah. Let's get a record.
That's my solution to everything.
Let's get a record.
I want a record.
Then how the kid's gonna learn?
Through their own that we bought them.
Oh yeah, but then you gotta owe the school.
Then you gotta what?
You gotta owe the school if you pissed on it.
I'm not gonna owe the school.
Yeah, because they got your DNA from the COVID test, bro.
It'll dry out.
DNA will stay, bro.
Well, you know what? Just pack it away and pat it somewhere. Make sure the battery's down. Shut
Take
up.
that fucking bitch out.
Yeah.
Put tape over that shit.
You don't want anything to do with those.
I don't trust it.
Yeah. Sorry, we go on tangents every now and then, you know?
Yeah. But, that actually leads into, this whole thing with the Amazon Ring doorbells.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Apparently they're going to opt in customers with Echo Ring devices to a new sidewalk Wi-Fi sharing system, and it's going to be on by default.
On by default.
So once they implement this, they're basically doing a software update to your device that you purchased from them to monitor your home, and they're going to share out your fucking internet unless you tell it not to. What could go wrong there?
A lot.
First of all, you're eating up somebody's fucking bandwidth without their knowledge or permission. Because I guarantee you they're not going to send a letter. They're going to send this long, updated terms of service email that's probably going to end up in your spam folder you're not going to fucking read because it's ridiculous.
Be the idiot that clicks accept.
And you wonder why your internet's slow. But you need to see who's outside because it could be your fucking pizza, you fat fuck. No.
Hey, eating on the fatties.
Sorry. Just saying, like, what
fatties need love too, you know.
Motherfuckers can't leave the house, but now everybody's getting these cameras and doorbells, and they're pushing for it now because there's a fucking pandemic. You don't want to have any fucking human interaction, so now they're gonna put these doorbells out there, and now they want to steal your fucking internet. Fuck you.
Not by a little bit.
Suck my dick.
By a lot. It's your whole neighborhood.
That's what they can opt. They will have to opt out of sucking my dick. That's what they can do.
Well,
that's my new terms of service.
Opt out.
You have to opt out. I'm already going to put it. It's already in the terms of service. You agreed to it when you fucking tuned in. I don't know. If people listen to me, I'm going to hand them a card. It's going to be like this long. It's going to be all fine print. And all it's basically going to say is, suck my dick. And if you don't opt out,
you're automatically sucking my dick.
Problem solved. See? Why am I not a CEO?
You should go into legal.
Nah.
I mean, legal. Well, you could set up the whole.
Yeah, too much could go wrong, man. I don't deal with.
Well, pass it down to legal.
Nah.
You came up with the idea. Pass it down to legal. You know, but the whole thing about
I'll get a team of attorneys to
deal with.
We'll need some eventually if fucking half the shit that comes out of my mouth. Oh yeah. Disclaimer. I am not.
We are not
a specialist in anything, and I'm just some guy that fucking reads shit on the internet and talks shit. I don't have any qualifications at all, so if you listen to me and take any advice that I say, don't without doing your own research.
Well,
this is for entertainment purposes only.
That is our disclaimer, for entertainment purposes only.
Mm-hmm.
And we do not do anything crazy violent, right?
No, we don't. We don't really make people opt out of sucking our dicks.
No, we don't.
I never thought I'd have to say that, but just make sure.
But
just cover my ass.
You know, there's a couple in the way. You know, I mean, we won't refuse it as long as it's all. You know.
Oh yeah. They will have to opt in. They won't have to opt out.
Yeah, they got to.
Because we believe in consent and all that.
We believe in consent. And they must be 18 years of age.
What the fuck do you think about this doorbell shit with the echoes and the rings? They got cameras.
That's fucking crazy. That's
some pedophile walking down the street and was like, "Oh, I can get free Wi-Fi off this person's house."
But is that
and then that shit comes back to you.
is that exclusive just for people that opt into the neighborhood watch?
I'm seeing the
Because I know Ring does some type of.
it says automatically will be opted in to the new sidewalk feature, which the company says will make the devices work better by sharing some of the user's internet connections.
Oh, fuck.
It will take a small slice of the user's Wi-Fi bandwidth. I don't have enough Wi-Fi to share. I can't even fucking play zombies upstairs in the other room without it being a problem. So what the fuck do you mean?
It's small slice.
So the devices, those owned by someone else, can work over a longer distance.
So they're stealing your bandwidth.
If I need my phone to work at a longer distance, I have a fucking cell phone.
Wow.
Fuck everyone else. I don't need anybody.
This is
It's probably
from
some
the
weird
horse's
shit that they're
mouth.
gonna do with their trucks. Like they're probably gonna be using it for some like nefarious purposes and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like they're gonna use up your bandwidth so they don't have to pay for transmitters in their fucking vehicles.
Exactly.
Seems like that's what's going on with that. I'm not sure.
Listen,
but
listen.
I don't like it.
Definitely make sure your
I don't
rings
trust it.
do not opt into this. Opt out.
Oh, immediately.
Out
Like,
immediately.
I don't know when it's dropping, but let's see.
Yeah, let's see if we could find when it's dropping for your Ring device.
I don't know.
It doesn't say when, but if you get anything from your email in regards to Ring or
Anything from Amazon, check it out.
yeah, from Amazon,
Remember they had that
whether it
shit?
be an email or text message, make sure you opt out of anything to do with what was the
Sidewalk sharing.
sidewalk
Why
sharing.
the fuck does somebody on this? First of all, if you can pick up my Wi-Fi from a fucking sidewalk, then keep fucking walking. You don't need to be up in front of my motherfucking house using my fucking internet for what?
In my house, you could pick up. You can't get in, but you could pick up my Wi-Fi.
I'm picking up my shit.
Yeah, right from the street. Matter of fact, I could be in my car. My Wi-Fi would be on.
Yeah, that's fine, but you need a password for it. There's a reason
Yeah,
why we
it's
password
locked down.
protect it. That's why nobody's shit's wide open. Like, it's fucking ridiculous that they would even... It doesn't matter whether it's only for certain things or different devices to extend the... No. If you can't afford a fucking extender or if you can't afford... If you're too far away from whatever you need to be, being in front of my house ain't gonna fucking help you get the fuck out of here.
And they know what. Now they know where it's coming from, and they could watch you on it. Oh hell no!
I don't trust that shit.
No. What if your wife comes out in her little coat or whatever to pick the mail up or something? She could be seen on that. Oh, this is nefarious.
It's gonna be, like,
yeah.
Easily to hack too, probably. I'm not saying easily, but I'm saying like there's people can come up with it. They can fucking hack
a couple
it.
of years back.
Well, some people there was issues with some of the devices. I'm not sure if it was actually Ring or one of the other companies, but yeah, they were leaking Wi-Fi passwords
Shit.
to your own, like so they could fully access your fucking
So
network.
if two neighbors are
I don't know if it was Ring, so I don't want to be quoting on
offset, wow. If their two neighbors were offset, there's a slice of each. They won't say their bandwidth slice, quote unquote, but you know, they're watching you as you go down the street. Even if you're taking the dog for a walk, they could fully watch you. They could watch everything you're doing, everything you wear. And guess who's gonna get all this information if you don't opt out? The federal government, the CIA,
that. That is, and who is benefiting from all these lockdowns other than the federal government? These large companies.
They
These
want
large companies.
They want to track you. They want to see where you're going. They want to see what clothing you're wearing. They want to get a description of you. They want to get your voice. They want to get, oh, if you have a dog, what kind of dog. Everything they want from you. They want to know, shit, they want to know what's inside your house. Breakdown, they can hear you and track you in your own vehicle.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks this is all cool.
And
Oh, yeah.
even your fucking dogs are chipped, man.
Yeah.
You ever think the dogs are just sitting there talking, but like, oh man, I gotta go to the vet today, and the other dog's just like, don't do it, bro. They're gonna put a chip in you. And he's like, nah, you conspiracy theorist, bro. Shut the fuck up. You always barking off that bullshit.
Look at the what?
KJ said, look up bird surveillance. You talking about how the if you're referring to what I think it is, I just Googled it too. How birds aren't real and they're just government drones.
Some of them. Some of them.
They actually do have insects that are drones.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they're using. Yeah, I believe birds are real. I've got a whole video on my Instagram about there was a bird invasion. It was an incident with some birds. It was last month. You seen that shit, right?
Yeah, I see that.
Fucking wild, man. People were like pulling over to take pictures. I thought that they were with the government. I thought they were taking pictures of me, but they were just looking at the birds. We're just sitting there like, I'm like, are they filming me? Did they think I'm filming them?
Was that the one with the They weren't just like they were birds, but they were
swarms of them. It was like thousands of them, millions maybe. It was probably just like a couple hundred.
The hanging off the houses and shit.
No, I'm talking about like they were on my yard over here. They were It was just. I'll show you later. You find it on my Instagram. It was the whole thing.
Shit, holy shit. But yeah, so.
Yeah,
there's been some crazy
now we can't trust birds, I guess.
Well, we can't trust the government anyway. You know, you can't. So, I tell you, this is how my week fucking went. Right? I ordered a fucking 2 sandwiches from a place down the street. Fucking, they got delivered to the wrong house. Instead of being a good neighbor, the person was like right next to me. Okay? Instead of being a good neighbor and said, "Hey, I think I got your sandwiches by accident."
Wait, did he?
This is the same.
He didn't know that he didn't order sandwiches. Yo, this motherfucker ate your sandwiches.
And this is the same motherfucker when the tree fell down when the fucking off the property.
That's
oh yeah.
That's
yeah. So
we don't condone violence and shit.
No,
or promote it because that'd be a violation.
Might get stuck in the middle of the night.
That's another day. Yeah. Another topic when we hear it on camera and shit. But
yeah.
This motherfucker, they delivered the sandwiches to him. Did they do that no contact delivery?
Yeah, they do.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Well, actually, they're supposed to sign for it, which is and mark that he did. Someone signed for it.
Oh damn! Because it's one thing because a lot of those websites when you start ordering from the food from these places.
No delivery contact.
They will say, if you look at the receipt in the email, it says that you requested contactless delivery, even though there was no option for it. There was nothing to say about it. They just straight up told you that you requested it. And then these people are just going to drop it off at your fucking door because the poor driver doesn't know.
Shit.
Because they're working for, like, those delivery companies. I'm not going to call them out by name or whatever. Right. But they don't know. They just get the instructions that are sent to them, but they tell you that you requested contactless delivery.
Yo, so that's the next best thing besides Amazon. I'm just gonna run around getting free pizzas.
Yo, when I was in South Carolina, this dude came to the door one day, and I was like nobody comes to my fucking door.
Yeah,
unless
my
there's a
fat
problem.
Loves free pizza.
Nobody comes to my door unless it's a problem. You know,
right.
It's like. Don't come to my fucking door unless there is a fucking problem. Yeah. And then we can talk about it. But this dude comes to the door and I'm like, what the fuck is this problem? Open it up, he's got food. I'm like, I didn't order food. He's like, here's your food. I was like, I didn't order food. He's like, this is your food. I'm like, motherfucker, I said I didn't order any fucking food. I was hammered. Come around dinner time, of course I'm gonna be shit faced. You try to give me shit. I was like, I don't know, you get the fuck up out of here. Yeah. Then I realized he was with like a company and then he was like, well, this is the address. And I'm like, this ain't even the right fucking street or number, dude. Like, who hired your old ass to be delivering food and shit? This dude was about to just hand me some random person's food. I don't even think that street, was anywhere near me.
Holy shit.
And, we had the lights off, too. And he's talking about, well, your light was on, so I just assumed it was you. I'm like, I think it's motion sensors, dude. The light came on because you walked up to my door. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, dude, spied.
This dude had no clue.
Did you have your knife out?
No.
No, you never know.
But, his reasoning was that he couldn't see the numbers or what street we were on. So, the light turned on when he pulled up in front of my spot. So, he told me that it must have been mine because I turned on the light when he pulled up.
Look at the thinking. The thinking behind it.
I'm like, I don't know. What is it? Get the fuck out of here, dude. This is the people that are handling your fucking food. Seriously? And you guys really want to eat takeout? No, make your own food. Don't be ordering from these
You know,
fucking
I'm starting
greasy
to have to do
motherfuckers.
that.
I don't trust them.
Yeah, it's starting to have
They
to do
don't.
it.
They don't know how to read street signs. Or the reasoning is it must be your food because your light was on.
That's stupid.
But it's a motion activated light.
Right.
Do you not understand how motion activated lights work, sir?
But then you got to think about, so these delivery people also delivering the food that they just got their nut off in the backseat of the car with the girl.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? They're delivering. But most of them are teenagers. I never thought of that till now.
David City of Trees 420 Club. What's going on? Cheers to you as well.
What's going on?
And if anybody in the comments just wants to let us know how you found us and shit,
Hey,
show us some
cheers,
love.
Coffee Brothers.
Subscribe, hit the notifications. We do this every week around like 6-ish.
6-ish, yeah.
Every Wednesday.
We usually start about maybe 25 past 6.
Yeah, around there.
Just around there.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Don't fucking share my Wi-Fi. Somebody comes over like, hey, can I use your Wi-Fi? I'm like, you got a cell service. Well, I'm out of data. I'm like, you gonna use up my fucking bandwidth?
Yeah. Hell no.
Put in on this, man.
Yeah, if you didn't throw it on it.
If you bring a 30 rack, you get the Wi-Fi password, or you this man right here. You gotta be family. Family or
That's
30
what's
rack.
up.
Family or a 30 rack. That's how it rolls.
Hey, it's
Maybe
even-
like a handle too.
What's
That's
up?
not a fair handle.
It's been over like, I think we counted out to like over 22 years the other day.
Some shit like that.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah, I think it was. I know this guy for 22 years. This is my brother.
Yeah, brother.
And I barely trust him. Let alone I'm gonna trust people I don't know with fucking Amazon. Known this guy for 22 years. I don't trust nobody but him, and I will still cut the deck. We playing some cards. Kind of
Big joker, little joker, all the time.
We don't fuck around.
No, but we don't fuck around.
But yeah, you didn't fuck around with my Wi-Fi. Who the fuck are you, Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
Jeff Bezos needs to use my fucking internet. He needs to suck my dick. That's what Jeff Bezos needs to do.
That's a no-go for Amazon. They're trying to be slick.
Just get unlimited. Yeah, I got unlimited data too. It's not that much money, and if you need to be, what do you need? Like at my house, what do people at my house need for my internet? What do you need? If you need to download like a huge file or something, I'll let you use my computer. Or if you need to use my computer, yeah, sure. I'm watching you the whole time, but you don't have to connect your devices. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what kind of torrents you might have in the background you forgot to shut off. Next thing you know, I'm getting in trouble for some shit from AT&T because I downloaded Fallout 3, but it was in German, so it couldn't be used. And then, nobody knows what happened.
Well, that's backdooring your router.
I'm saying.
Well, no, they can backdoor you.
Ain't nobody backdooring me, I'll tell you that.
No, I'm saying they can literally backdoor you.
Yeah, I don't want nobody using my fucking shit.
Yeah, they can literally backdoor you.
There's no need for it. If you're over here, if I'm not entertaining enough, then your ass don't need to be here.
Because all it is a firewall between your home internet service and them taking that sliver of bandwidth. Is that firewall?
Yeah.
So they could backdoor you and have access to everything in your home.
Yeah,
You don't. Yeah.
Whatever happens on that gets traced back to you.
So you definitely don't want this.
You ain't paying my fucking
This
bill,
is not a
Amazon.
good thing. And,
Terrible.
Yeah, and by the way, just Dave
City of Trees, 420 Club.
Yeah, we were talking about Amazon and how in their default to take slivers
Of your bandwidth for sidewalk fuckery.
just for sidewalk fuckery. So if you have any Amazon,
Yeah. As soon as that shit comes
is
out,
it the
read
ring?
every email they send you. It might.
you could totally shut the shit off.
The technology's fighting back, yo.
Yeah,
Like, yo, you talking shit?
yeah,
Siri's in cahoots with fucking Jeff Bezos.
Oh, because I mentioned
Mhm.
that company.
Oh,
And
shit.
see, just like that.
They're listening. Why would you
Just
have
like
that
that.
on? You know that when you
It's
have
great.
that on, it has to be listening at all times in order for it to know what the command is.
Right.
You don't shut that shit off. I'm gonna have to get like Better Call Saul on you, man.
Yes. Tell him I want to meet that guy.
Better Call Saul. You know that
And
show?
I want to eat a chicken pollo.
Yeah, but you know how his brother had that thing, so you'd have to put the things in the mailbox?
Yeah.
You're either going to start shutting that shit off, or I'm going to have to
We'll
you
just leave
put
it
them
in
in the
the car.
mailbox, bro.
We'll leave it on the guy.
No, I don't even want it in the car. Trying to connect to my networks.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Don't
figure.
trust that shit. But, we can touch on, we touched on a lot today. We were actually talking some good shit.
Yeah, some good shit. Positive shit.
Yeah.
Real valuable information for our friendly listeners and watchers.
And I know we had talked about, we can touch on this briefly.
Yeah.
What we talked about last week, we were talking about the monoliths appearing out of nowhere, and then there was one in Romania. Now it looks like there was one in San Antonio. There was one in Pittsburgh. Then where's this? Then there's one on a British beach. And there's a designer claiming responsibility for that one. And like there's several other like artists and stuff like that are claiming responsibility for these. I'm not sure if it's a smokescreen and it's just a bunch of copycats, or if there is really something behind these. I think we're going to have to give it another week or two
to
do some research on this. Because some people are claiming responsibility, but maybe they didn't even do it. They just want the notoriety. They just want to, maybe it was aliens. Maybe it was just some dickheads fucking around.
Maybe one was real, and then they were like, huh.
Yeah, exactly.
To myself,
Exactly.
Could be a smoke screen, exactly what it could
Yeah,
be.
so we're gonna have to investigate this a little bit further. But there's a few people taking credit for some of them, but I don't know.
I mean, if I would honestly claim mine, I would claim mine. I would actually say I did it. I wouldn't want people to.
Oh, really?
like
Then
that.
you get a fucking ticket for littering, fucking desecrating, fucking national.
No, I'd
fucking
put it somewhere
public
like
lands and shit.
like she did on a beach or something.
Yeah, but that's public property.
And I'm a public person.
Fucking, you digging a hole like that and shit, putting that, they'll get you for littering, destruction of private
I put it
public
only
property.
down like 3 feet.
Well, they'll
Just
charge
like-
you for the fucking removal.
No, I'd pull it. If I could put it in, I could take it out.
Yeah, but they're not going to contract you to do it because you're a sketchy person that left it there. If I throw a fucking bag of trash on the fucking beach, they're not going to fucking pay me to fucking clean it up.
I'd leave it in my truck.
They're going to hire their brother's company to clean it up.
their brother's company, so they
Exactly.
keep the family money.
And then they're going to charge you the restitution. That never even gets to the public. It all just...
Yeah.
Then the public gets fucked twice.
So yeah.
Because the
So not
mayor's
going-
brother's company gets to clean it up.
Oh, you know what? What I do?
Then they
now?
sell it for scrap.
You know what I do? I'd take it to like some park, put it deep in the woods, so then like a year later someone would find it. Be like, oh, this is.
Yeah, but they don't say nothing about it though.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they'll charge you. They'll find a way to fuck you for that. They'll be like, well, you must have put it out here after curfew, and there's a COVID curfew, so now we're going to charge you with...
Oh, when does that go into
Who
effect?
gives I fucking know. It changes every fucking
Bullshit.
day, and it's all bullshit.
Oh,
Like,
bullshit.
what, the virus sleeps at night?
Perhaps.
The freaks come out at night?
Mm?
The virus sleeps at night? Well, it sleeps during the day? I don't know. But, the best way to stop a pandemic is to make hundreds of people line up outside a store and only use one entrance, so you're all corralled into one small space. Because if somebody sneezes 6 feet ahead of you outside while you're all lined up and nobody understands what 6 fucking feet means, that's the best way, isn't it?
I concur.
And then you have to eat outside, inside of a fucking building outside that they just built outside because COVID doesn't know that it's inside.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, they say the fresh air. If you eat in the fresh air in the
Al
outside
fresco.
of the, the possibilities likelihood is less.
Then why make it a fuck? Then why start building buildings outside and shit? Like,
Building buildings outside?
yeah, like that's a whole thing. Like they're like, oh, we have outside dining now, and then we're gonna build some sort of outside structure around it. And you know what? Maybe we'll enclose it.
Then there's a building.
Yeah. So basically, all they're doing is getting around the eating inside, restrictions by having people eat outside, but then making outside inside.
Yeah.
It's confusing. And then you have to order drinks. In some places, you have to order drinks. No, you can't order just drinks. You have to order food. But I'm pretty sure food doesn't kill COVID. I'm pretty sure alcohol can kill COVID. But you can't go there and be like, hey, I just want to sit here and have like 20, 30 beers real quick. I have like 6 or 7 beers.
Well, that's because
fucking be out.
This restaurants they're so hit right now.
Oh, they watering down the fucking liquor anyway. Fuck them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, they always do. Especially with all that ice that's packed with it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try to get in the barrel. You know how that went last week.
Oh, let me see if Johnny is. Let me see if I got it.
All right.
Okay. Never know.
Johnny, we hardly knew you.
Well.
Let's go for it. Show me up.
Oh.
That was actually, don't worry about it. We'll get it later.
Oh yeah.
That's actually closer than I got last week.
Got to tip it.
All right, so.
You know what? One day we should move the trash bell over there at the end of the segment. Be like.
We should start doing some esports. Trying to see if we can get around. How does the betting work? We'll have a guy in Vegas take the bets for us. We could set up Rock'em Sock'em robots, Friday night robot fights. We could set up some darts.
Some
beer pong.
I was looking into would you say that it came from the Boston area?
What are you talking about? The Referati?
No, table bar stools, is it?
Barstool Sports.
So it came from Boston, right?
Yeah. What about them?
There are only 2 people that actually own that company, and they're valued at like something $1 billion.
Well, Churn Media owns it now.
Oh, really? Oof.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was owned by David Portnoy, but he sold it to Churn Media.
Oh man.
Recently, for a shit ton of money.
Yeah, because it's
worth
like
dude's a genius.
Like 2-3 billion.
Very nice guy. I met him one time at a bar.
Oh wow.
Yep, he was buying drinks and talking about how he was a millionaire, but we were both drunk in the middle of the day on a work day. But I got out of work early to go to the Sox game with Jay. So he was there too, so it was me and him drinking at the fucking bar, and he was just like, that shot's on me, and I'm like, you sure it is? That's like the 5th one. He's like, I'm a millionaire. I'm like, he was full of shit. And then later on I was like, oh fuck, I know who that was. I had an extra Sox ticket too, and I didn't realize that was him until afterwards.
Oh, you
could take him.
Ah, could have taken him.
But
he's
my tickets are the point.
Yeah.
But either way, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, we always do a little side thing.
Yeah. But he's a great guy. I like him.
Yeah, he is a
He's a very nice guy. I love his work. We don't have to, promote other people that do them better than us.
So leaked reports from Pentagon. UFO task force discuss non-human technology. Mystery objects.
Mysterious objects.
Mysterious objects.
What the fuck is all?
Think of that 5th grade.
You're talking about like who needs schools?
Back in 5th grade, I kind of like bit half my tongue off. See.
2 classified reports from the Pentagon's task force used to detect and analyze catalog UFOs have been leaked, both of which include photos of unidentified objects. Well, yeah, that's what a fucking UFO is, stupid. Fucking Fox News. Defense news website, The Debrief, has published the reports, including October 16th email exchange with naval operative and chief of staff guy of the Air Force or something. And let's get to see what we get here. So basically, there's just a bunch of shit that I don't know what it is, and they're admitting it.
Yeah,
and it's not human. What do you think, man? Aliens or interdimensional beings?
I think you have a mix of both there. Interdimensional beings and aliens, because UFOs.
Technically, aliens are, interdimensional beings are aliens. Aliens aren't necessarily interdimensional beings. because the definition of the word alien is just not of here.
Right. And UFO. Which, you know, obviously, UFO stands for, but, I with the whole UFO conspiracy, to me, it's not even a conspiracy, it's a reality.
They're starting to admit it now.
Yeah.
After they made people look like fucking nut jobs all this time, they're like,
Yeah.
nope, that's not. You're crazy. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, we know about that shit.
I think
That's why you don't trust the government, man.
Yeah, I think the last one that I know of that was big, it was back in, what's this month? December, November. I want to say back in, was it January?
I don't know. Well,
It was over California where all the traffic was blocked up and people like just taking videos.
and that shit happens in other countries too all
Yeah.
the motherfucking time. Remember the Battle of Los Angeles?
Wasn't that a movie though?
This is a real thing, dude. It happened around World War II. We thought that we were being invaded by the Japanese or the Germans.
Okay.
And we sent out the Navy to the coast of California, shooting at these fucking things in the sky that we didn't know what the fuck they were. Shot off, I don't know how many fucking rounds at them, from boats, fucking planes, everything.
Holy
From
shit.
fucking land, too. Couldn't hit them, couldn't break them, nothing.
Wow.
And then they're like, swamp gas, some bullshit. They give some bullshit excuse of what it was. But Battle of Los Angeles, guys, check that out. Look into it. We could do a whole. I could do a whole fucking episode
we
on
could do
that
a whole
shit.
episode of that. Or,
Oh, yeah.
Like at least.
Yeah, you're not
one
familiar
half.
with that?
No, I wasn't familiar.
Oh,
with that.
cool.
I know that there were some naval tests in the bay that the
Guantanamo?
no the bay that the
Pigs?
not Bay of Pigs,
I don't know many big bays.
that
I know plenty of pigs, just not enough
the
pigs.
Golden Gate Bridge.
San Francisco Bay.
Yeah, San Francisco Bay, that the U.S. government did. They were testing gas, and that gas that they tested flew all the way into the interior of the country,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some like mildly lethal shit. Like
Yeah.
it would affect people's lungs and shit. That was a
Mhm.
fucking crazy one.
What year was that?
I want to say it was the 1950s. When that
Okay.
happened.
Yeah, they were doing all types of
That's
fucked up
tough.
shit then.
Yeah, because that was the same within prior to that, it was Big Boy, Little Boy. They were doing the testing. In,
Oh, yeah.
in Cali.
Yeah, and they would do a lot of things in the desert. They would test nukes underground.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you see all these craters in the testing areas. It's not the craters that from being dropped on the land. It was from underneath, and then the land.
just crumbled
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah, I
Can
read
you-
a post about that earlier
Can you imagine that?
this week. Yeah,
So none of
That's
like,
crazy.
If you ever go out tracking around the dunes in California, you best have a what do they call that? A Geiger counter, because
I want to get one.
you might be.
I was
heading
thinking
into
about
some
getting one.
serious Shit.
If anybody wants to contribute,
Yeah.
you know, fucking probably on PayPal must be the meds.
Yeah. For a Geiger counter, they're probably pretty expensive, but
You could probably get like a cheap one, but I just it'd be interesting. Like I could go around, just walk around town with my. Of course, I'd wear my my PPE while I'm out during a fucking pandemic. But just walk around with a Geiger counter and just see how much shit's going on.
see how much
If anybody wants to contribute to that, PayPal, find me. It must be the meds. You'll find me.
Yeah, that would be good to have, because it's just not even. It's not even
I was
just.
thinking about that.
It's just not even like craters in.
Something you don't think
California.
about, like a lot of things cause radiation. And we're just not aware.
Cell phones, your cell phones,
Microwaves.
TVs kick off certain amounts,
Mi-
computers. So it's just the.
Remember that chick's breath?
Oh, but that's because I hit her on the ass.
It's a whole other thing.
Hey, we gotta have a.
The old, you gave her the old Fukushima.
Fukushima. And it rained for days, 7 days, black.
I don't know. Get that checked out, bro.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
When they drop Big Boy, right? Not Little Boy, when they dropped the atomic bomb,
Yeah.
it literally rained 7 days black. It's true. It's so true.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We started probably get this wrapped up
Okay.
in a little bit, but there was one more thing that was really fucking pissed me off. I gotta fucking discuss that.
What's this?
You had the Grinch got arrested the other day again.
Oh, not the Grinch.
Yo,
Not the Grinch. I know he got arrested a couple of years ago.
they keep fucking with him over one incident. One incident that happened in the fucking 70s. They keep arresting his ass. This bitch, look at that. That's excessive force. The way she got a knee on his back.
Oh yeah. At least it's not on his neck.
Well, he's green, not black, dude. It's not funny, man. It's fucked up the way they, you know,
Didn't the
put this
Who's
thing out of hand. Like, what are the charges? And it says even the media says a Christmas favorite found himself handcuffed Monday afternoon.
Wow.
They got him on a Monday afternoon, probably in front of his kids and shit too.
Oh,
That's fucked
sad.
up. According to the Berkeley County Growth and Development Group on Facebook, the Grinch was arrested by Berkeley County Sheriff's deputy. It was part of a fundraiser. So they're just illegally arresting this poor man who is. He's
Done
never
no
been
wrong.
formally charged with something. Like, even if they were trying to charge him with whatever the fuck, that whole incident from back in the day, that was
so
the 70s.
you said it was from the 70s?
Yeah,
What
statute of
happened to-
limitations got to be
yeah.
up by then.
At
But now
least.
they think it's a fundraiser to arrest people without any charges?
Well, apparently.
What
we
are the
know
charges?
this
I want to know the charges.
We apparently know what this world is going to. You're getting arrested without no charges.
It's unclear whether his heart grew 3 sizes afterward, but here's the
He was-
hoping the Grinch learns the true meaning of Christmas. They're gonna arrest him just because it's Christmas, so they can make fun of him and ruin his reputation over something that happened decades ago. I'm pretty sure he paid his debt to society.
And he almost exploded his heart. Grew 3 times larger.
Yeah, like that shit. Like, what is the extradition deal with Whoville? Where the fuck is Whoville?
Can we get Whoville to sign something and speak on his
I want to see what the warrant was. I don't trust.
the docket? Go to the docket and the warrant.
This should be public information. If
information.
anybody knows why they arrested this Grinch,
Save the Grinch.
they think arresting somebody's funny.
Pass it
When the
on.
police going around killing people on a daily basis,
Yeah.
with all the riots going on, they think it's a great idea to go arrest somebody
Now,
of a
what-
different color for no fucking reason,
What,
no charges.
what if it was a black guy in a Grinch suit?
Well, that's his own fault.
Damn.
Can't be wearing a mask like that in public unless it's South Carolina, brother. I don't make the rules.
I
But
I read about it and then be a skeptic of it.
I
That's
don't
all.
know, man. But now they're making jokes about whether his heart grew. How many people have the police arrested and they died of a heart attack
Quite a few.
because they had heart problems and then they tased them? And
Quite a few.
the media is making light of this, and the police department's making light of this.
Yeah, that,
I don't know.
I say the
If
Who.
there's any attorneys out there, we need to defend the Grinch. We gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
I think it's a waste of fucking time.
I see.
Fuck them kids.
I suggest the
They don't need
Who.
Christmas presents.
The Who should write a letter declaring that the Grinch should no longer be arrested, and he's invited to every Who.
What kind of an extradition process is it? Whoville ain't even in America.
Is it?
Where the fuck is Whoville? I never heard of it.
I'm sure they have a Whoville.
Sure, this one, not this one. I don't know what they asked him for his papers. He didn't. Like, I don't know. I want to see what warrants that they had on him.
I could have sworn that there was Whoville in America.
Well, I'm sure there is, but I don't think it's the one from the story.
Why not?
They don't look American.
I
don't know how to say that without sounding fucked up.
Do you know what American really looks like?
I don't know how to say that without incriminating myself. I don't know, man. Either way, I demand to see. I want to see the warrant. I want to know what charges, and if not, I think the Grinch should sue them. And what about Dr. Seuss? He's dead, but who owns the copyright to his works?
Do you know?
And the fact that the police department is using his creations.
There is a Whoville in upstate New York.
Well,
So
I don't know, man, but you're going to have to look up the statute of limitations.
apparently there is none. They arrest them every year, which is stupid.
For the same shit.
Shit.
You never heard of double jeopardy? Somebody has to get the Christian
But I don't
attorney.
think he murdered anyone.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with murder. You just can't be convicted of the same crime twice. You can't be tried with the same crime twice. But they just keep arresting him for it?
Every year.
He needs to sue them for harassment.
But why
I'm going to defend him. I'm going to publicly defend him.
Why doesn't he get smart and just stay at home?
Why don't you just stay at home? The fuck kind of question is that? Oh, if he stayed home, it wouldn't have happened?
Oh, man, you're right.
Jesus, dude.
No,
This is America. He can go wherever the fuck he wants. He's minding his own fucking business. He's festive. He's wearing a fucking Santa suit now. He's learned his fucking lesson.
He
And
could
the
go see
police
his
are out
family
there
at home.
making a mockery of him.
He could.
They're embarrassing in front of his family, and then they're gonna put it on the news and have kids laugh at him while they're playing with their fucking cheap Chinese toys that are probably filled with lead and COVID.
Well, he might collect the lead.
Well, that's his business.
You know,
But he's not getting them. The kids are getting them.
smelling salts in there.
Either way, but I say we should probably call it a night. And
Alright,
thanks
alright.
everybody.
It's a pleasure, everybody. Did we see Doyle tonight?
Oh, we haven't seen Doyle.
Oh man.
So if you're listening later, Doyle, we haven't forgot about you. Waiting for that email.
You only got till New Year's. And then that's it.
We'll tell him next week. If we see him next week, we'll tell him.
Yeah.
But if Doyle doesn't get to us by next week, we get a toast to Irvin to give away.
Yeah. Or either that, we're just gonna spark it up. Oh, Sparky.
I'm gonna give it to the Grinch.
Hey.
Look it. Let's give it to the Grinch. He's having a bad week.
Yeah.
But guys, yeah, we're finally like on real podcasting, so you don't have to look at our ugly mugs every week.
Twitter.
But feel free to. But what's your Twitter?
My Twitter is Daniil Clark.
I think it's the opposite.
Clark Daniil.
Spell Clark.
Clark, Clarke.
And spell
Daniil, Danneil.
So Clark
Clark
Daniil.
Daniil.
And I must be the Meds on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else. If you search me, you'll find me.
And where else do we have our?
Our podcast is now on Anchor, and now we're on Anchor, and Anchor broadcasts that out to Google Play,
Google Play.
all types of shit. So just search, if you want to find us, either search Must Be the Meds or Conspiracy Clowns podcast. You'll fucking find
You'll
us.
find us.
And subscribe, turn on the fucking notifications, set some likes, leave some comments.
Yeah.
If you go to our Anchor page, which is anchor.fm/conspiracy clowns, you can leave us a voice message and we'll be playing those.
And also, there is a poll.
There will be a poll.
Oh, there will be a poll.
I'll put it up later on tonight.
The Meds is going to put it up later on tonight for me. It's going to be a week-long poll. You females are welcome to also participate. The poll is, should I get a vasectomy or not? Just hold your votes to the poll. Or hold your votes on the poll, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. In our explanation of that, if you want to get into details, it was at the end of last week's episode, which you can find on either Anchor or all that, or just the previous episode, episode 9,
Yeah.
on the YouTubes.
I dropped a whammy at the end of the poll. Even the Meds was just like, okay.
And I forgot about it. I was like, oh, I'll put that shit up tonight. I put that shit up last night. Left it for like a day.
Yeah.
We only got 2 votes, so we got to redo. He gets a redo. I'm sure if it went the other way, he would be like, all right, cool.
But I don't know.
I think it went the wrong way for him, so you wanted to switch it up right quick.
Yeah, I don't know if we can redo after I get it, though.
That's the last one. Well, you might be able to. I heard it's
reversible now?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who gives it?
I'm going to do it on the cuff, so.
See, I don't even have to do that.
Redo it.
Dude, my last name is Smith. I just tell people my name and they're like, good luck finding me.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Good
get
luck.
one.
Good luck. All right.
But thanks everybody for
Thank
the
you,
comments,
family.
for all the love and everything.
For all of it.
We'll see y'all next week. around
Six.
6-ish, 6:30-ish, 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Deuces.
Oh, we gotta do it on this thing. Hold up. There we go.
All right. Ooh, that was